All right, here she is. Our next guest is a dear friend of the program. You can see her breaking down all the hockey drama on NHL's Third Period live show on YouTube, and she might even appear on the bottom of your Appletini if you're not careful. She hosts her own show, Drinks with Binks, on Fubo TV. Raise your glasses for Julie Stewart-Binks. What's happening, Julie?
Hey, thanks, Sal, for having me on. I got a water bottle here, like a Lemoy, just drinking and hydrating right now instead of a drink.
Are you through your 6-hour workout? How does that work? I know it's a little later on the East Coast.
I stay up super late watching hockey, and then I just try to sleep, like basically go into like a coffin and then come out and like just try to be like crazy, get everything done as efficient as possible. You know what it's like in this industry. There's really no time for any balance whatsoever, but I'm loving it. So
you're loving it, and it's rewarding because I forgot to mention you're a Telly Award winner.
Yes.
Tell us about that. Congratulations.
Okay, so we won a Telly for our show. So 3-time Telly Award winner, but I have to show you this one. And this one makes me laugh so much. Okay, so this is a cable faxi that I came third in.
What's it called?
A faxi award.
Oh, a faxi.
Cable Fax Program Award.
Nice.
And thank you so much to the Cable Fax, Academy.
Yeah.
But had I known that it looked like this,
it looks dangerous. I want to explain it to everyone.
$350 on it.
What?
That's how much this costs.
Oh, they spent? What do you mean? You didn't spend it on there?
I bought this because I was like, I'm going to buy every award that I get. Obviously,
I don't get it. They're supposed to give you awards, and then you don't pay.
Only one person gets it, which is like my boss gets the award, and then everyone else has to buy it.
I see. All right.
But this one looks so
dangerous.
Weird.
Yeah, it's kind of cool
like a
looking.
glass.
What is it? It's like half. It looks like a vodka bottle from Diddy. I'm not sure what it is.
I know. I just
very sharp teardrop.
This is nothing against Cable Fax, but
of course not.
Who okayed this?
It does look dangerous. We are going to post that on
honestly,
that's
ruining my background, but I'm so thankful to have come third.
There you go. There's your acceptance speech for an award you had to pay for. Interesting.
All of them you pay for.
Yeah,
I guess gotta apply.
Hey, that's well, anyway, listen, don't diminish your accomplishments here. By the way, what do you think of Harry's shirt back there? He's wearing like a Kool-Aid. I
love it.
It's like a weed spiked Kool-Aid. Have you had weed spiked Kool-Aid?
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize weed spiked. No, but in Canada, like they sell that kind of stuff everywhere because it's legal.
Right.
But like weed spiked alcohol, actually.
Yeah.
Wild.
Right on.
Yeah, that's how he's wind out. He hasn't won a Telly Award, but that's how he makes his way. Really, just
working on it,
guzzling weed spiked Kool-Aid.
Not spending $350, I'm sure, on weed spiked Kool-Aid.
I want to talk to you about these hockey playoffs. First of all, I watched you on the Third Period live. I feel like you're the only one watching the games while that is brought. In fact, the Avs scored in overtime the other day, and you were the only one who caught it because you guys are watching while you're broadcasting. It's actually fascinating.
Yes, it was actually a wild moment because I thought I got so excited when the Avs scored in overtime because I was like, wow, I didn't have any bets or anything on it, but I was just like, holy smokes. And I screamed like I put up like I was Buddy the Elf seeing Santa because I was like, oh my gosh, like, whoa, we got an overtime goal. And my panel like co-hosts people were just sitting there like this. And I was like, did I just look at the replay by accident and not, you know how that happens?
Oh, yeah.
You're like, oh, someone scored. And you're like, oh, no, that's just the highlights.
Right. There should be a name for that other than asshole. But yeah, there should be. Yeah, because I do that all the time in football when we're watching like 11 screens. But
just be like, this is the highlights. Like if you haven't been paying attention, like just, replay or not live just for that moment.
Right.
But yes, it is difficult to interview a bevy of guests. And then also try to like watch a game and then you have no idea like, well, how did that play even happen? Right. Like no one would know. We know they won. Really, that's all that matters at that point. But it's an interesting strategy to have a watch party without the game on there. We do have this like tracking, like player tracking stuff, which is pretty wild. Cause then after that moment happened on our screen, all you saw was all the data, all the players coming together by the goal. So then you would know. you're like, they scored and they're all hugging each other.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's like they're playing a practical joke on you. Like, all right, let's see how much he can handle at once. Interview this guest, watch the game, clean up spilled water. I know there was an accident on the set.
I didn't clean it up. I didn't help my co-host. He spilled water, and my instant reaction was to film it.
I love that. Now, listen, the Lightning seem to be playing with a greater sense of urgency. We have Eddie Spaghetti, our producer's diehard and die soon Rangers fan, I think, because he's really taken this to his exploding heart there. Series tied up, heading back to New York. What do you think? Did the Rangers respond?
I gotta believe that, no quit in New York, even though there's no quit in Tampa as well, according to Steven Stamkos, Michael Scott, Wayne Gretzky. I think, I gotta believe that New York's going to come back and try to be able to win this one at home. I mean, they've had that great home record, even though we know that home record's going to be snapped, yada, yada, yada. They've got injuries. Not sure necessarily if Ryan Strom's going to be back in or Filipino. So they got missing guys down the center, but I don't know. I just feel as though like they actually can't lose this game. Like, I know there's no must wins unless it's an elimination, but like if you're the Rangers, like you have to win this one. Tampa wins this one, it's over. Like they've woken up. The smelling salts have, okay. Oh, we should pay attention in class now because we skipped all of the grades and now we're here at the finals where they've been here all the last 3 years, although they've been at it in a shortened season and then in the bubble. So this is actually like the first like full sort of like normal season that they've been here. But I mean, like when you look up and down the list, like they're getting their depth scoring. Big Rig is scoring a goal off of a Zach Bogosian. Somehow I remember he's on the team last, like when he had this incredible toe drag assist, and then you got the big guy scoring. So I don't know. My boyfriend is a massive Rangers fan, and he's actually like it is not good when they lose. Like right now, he had to go take a walk because he knew I'd be like talking about them on this.
He's gone. Wow.
Yeah.
Did you give him money to purchase a new award? You should at least be doing something. Yeah.
I was like, because he also knows I know the Lightning and I know John Cooper, and I covered them the first round against Tampa. And like, I like New York because I live in New York. I'd like, to see an original 16. But at the end of the day, like, I bet on the Rangers to win the cup. But
so you bet on the Rangers. Your boyfriend roots for the Rangers, but you don't care to see him. You're about to conclude that.
I only want the Rangers to win the Stanley Cup, for his sanity. Like that's actually where we're at right now. Like
that's where we are with Eddie Spaghetti, the same way. Yeah. Yeah.
So I wonder, do you just lose the next game and then just like bow out, or are we going to go to the final and then lose and it's going to be worse?
Right. All right, Eddie, come on the live Zoom here for a second. Explain yourself, because that's a good question that Julie just posed. First of all,
what
Eddie,
loss would you rather have?
Yeah. Are you there, Eddie? There he is. He's got no shirt on.
I was like not expecting this.
Go ahead, Eddie. What do you mean? The freaking Rangers lost a heartbreaker last night. You weren't expecting to possibly be on? All right.
Well, I just do audio, but it's an audio.
We need to see nipples. I'm sorry, Eddie.
No. That's all. I had to take the sweaty gym shirt off. I rather.
You got to take it off.
I don't want to. I'm okay with losing in the final. I'm not gonna be okay with it, but I don't want to go up 2-0 and then somehow crap the bed, and then they come. If they win, if like Tampa rattles off 4 straight after a team that you swept in the regular season, and just playing the way you did when you had a 2-goal lead in Game 3, you were 1 period away from going up 3-0 with your foot in their throats. That is going to be something I will not get out of my head. And I said this before to the guys, like, I know that they're ahead of schedule. I know the team is very young. It doesn't matter because there's no guaranteed window. There's no guarantee they'll be the next Chicago Blackhawks and win 3 cups and 5 or whatever it was. So it's like I'm living and dying by every moment, but I don't feel good. Every good feeling is gone. I had the faith still versus the Penguins, had the faith versus the Hurricanes, and for some reason something just shifted, and I feel lost. So.
Okay.
Gosh, I'm sorry. You sound just like my boyfriend right now.
I was going to say, maybe
you're saying words. He just like
he grunts.
Cameron from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
That's right. He's comatose.
Dad's car. Yeah. But that's such a great point too, because but they are going to coming from behind. Like maybe because they're down, even though they got these injuries, they'll be like, okay, we lit a fire. A little positive self-talk. You're at home. You've got your fans. You do have you have the best goaltender this season. There you go.
All right.
Yeah.
Eddie, do you feel more inspired a little bit by Julie's pep talk here?
Well,
he found the shirt. Wow.
It's sopping wet. The stuff I do for yourself. There are good at home. And I think the injuries is what concerns me. I know Strome skated and didn't practice. If Heedle's out, like obviously the kid line's been one of their lines has been great.
Yeah.
But if they're missing those guys, I know Sammy Blais came back and was skating. So they need somebody like the Goodrow thing on the second line was just not working for them. And we were talking about before that Fox, has been like a -4 the last few games. Like he needs to play better. They got to shift up the power play. Who's playing defense, and they need to actually convert on these power play chances because the Rangers are a special teams team. So if they're not, they're not great 5-on-5. So they need to convert on those chances. And if they come out hot, the crowd's going to be into it. If they score a goal or two early, obviously I'll exhale. I feel a little bit better, but it comes down to game 6. You don't want game 7 versus Vasilevsky. That's what I'm trying to avoid. If they could somehow seal game 6, even though you're going to be home in game 7, you really don't want to play Vasilevsky, even in your building. That's
he's
what I'm
avoiding Vasilevsky in game 7 and showing his pecs, despite the fact that he just
Vasilevsky can be pedestrian, and we've seen him be a little pedestrian in the playoffs.
And they made him pedestrian. They broke him, but it's just something I don't want to have to deal with. And this shouldn't have gone 7. That's what I'm very upset about.
Brother Brian, I do feel bad. You had Vasilevsky shutout yesterday, 8-1 odds, right? That was good.
Sucked. That sucked. Mikey had it too.
Yeah, Mikey Meatballs had it too. Yeah. What was it? 3 minutes left they scored?
Was that it? They went on that power play.
And they pulled the goal
in that game.
Yeah, and they pulled Eagle. Yeah,
that sucked.
8-1 odds. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Jewel, we're going to get into, I'm giving you a free bet too, but I do want to ask you, could you, Julie, date or marry a guy like Jacob Trouba?
Well, I would never date or marry a hockey player.
Really?
Oh, definitely not. They're like, I remember Ty Domi telling me, even the good ones are bad. So no way, Jose.
You like a man with teeth?
Yeah, they have like braces or a retainer that they put in with the teeth. I've seen that before.
I see. Okay. But it's more than that with Trouba.
I think Trouba, though, he's like a good guy in terms of like his wife. Like he moved here with like something about her career or school or whatever. It was very much a them together type of thing versus like other friends I know who've dated hockey players where they're like, you have to quit your job and your career and basically just be like in my shadow and like take care of me.
Right. Okay. But like on the other hand, he probably when they're sleeping, like elbows her in the jaw in the middle of the night, and then they have to sort out whether he did it on purpose in the morning, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I bet he's been different off the ice. I'm a crazy sleeper, and I'm throwing elbows in my sleep. So, and I'm not on the New York Rangers. So,
Right. I think maybe that's why the boyfriend's out for a walk right now. He's just trying to clear his head.
I got sleep demons. So that's like a whole different podcast. But
yeah, absolutely. Hey, we're both friends, obviously, with fellow Torontoan. Is that how you say it? Rachel Bonetta? I know the Bonetta part is right. Torontoan is the one I'm worried about. What's her deal? Toronto?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't pronounce the second T.
All right, I won't. Toronto. All right. Hey, are you as worried as I am about all the plastic surgery she's had done?
It's been a lot. It's that's what LA does to you. Listen, okay. You can't fault her. You got to fault. Can't hit the player, hit the game.
All right, we have to we have to support her here.
You got to support her, and also if she wants to get a facelift and a butt lift is what she got as well, and ab implants.
Yeah, I just don't see any end in sight. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, and she dyed her hair blonde, but it was like she basically just put like a full wig of blonde hair on her. She basically went as blonde as me.
That was a mess too. Yeah. All right. Well, but again, let's be supportive friends, and she'll get it out of her system.
She looks like Renee Zellweger, but that's cool. Renee,
it is. It's definitely cool.
That's pretty cool. We're joking, obviously. She didn't get surgery. Did she?
I'm not joking.
Or maybe she did.
Yeah, no, I'm not joking. You could maybe be joking. Is America better at hockey than when's the last time Canada won a Stanley Cup? 93?
This is
Montreal?
such a faulty argument. Like everyone who plays hockey is Canadian. Like everyone on all these teams right now is basically Canadian. Like it's all Team Canada.
Right.
Stamkos, Cale Makar, not Vasilevsky, obviously.
McKinnon, Halifax.
Yeah.
We can go down the list.
Harry. Yeah. No, you're right. I understand. Team Canada is still great, right? So
yes, Team Canada is still great. They lost to Finland in the World Championships, but no one watches that. But yeah, no, that's the thing. Everyone's like, well, Canada hasn't won a Stanley Cup since '93, and like Canadians suck, blah blah blah. Hockey is like no, faulty arguments. Also, everyone in Canada is not cheering for Canadian teams. I was not cheering for the Oilers at all.
You weren't. Interesting.
Yeah, sorry, we got a lot of police ambulances outside, whatever.
No, that's okay. You got to worry about the boyfriend at some point. All right.
Yeah.
Well, Harry, you have a question for Julie.
Well, Julie, look, I know you've covered, aside from hockey, you've done a ton of soccer coverage too. And I'm trying to get Sal to let me to go to the World Cup for extra points. Is there anything you can say to him to persuade him to send me to the Middle East?
I think I
can answer that. No.
I would not want you to go there. Like, I don't think that's going to be an enjoyable, like, in theory.
Why? Why? Tell us why.
I don't know, like going to Qatar, like to go to the World Cup. It's already going to be kind of crazy to go to a World Cup.
It's going to be crazy, but look, in Doha, in Doha, you got England playing USA. That's going to be an awesome match. I can't wait for that. I want to be there.
Logistics around going, like, it's like one of those things like going to Beijing for the Olympics this year. Like, you didn't need to go there to experience it.
Right.
You know, like it's going to be maybe a little bit dicey.
Are you going to sleep on the street, Harry? Like the available hotels are like countries away. I'm not like 40 minutes away.
We got that covered. I told you that.
We have it covered. We do. All right.
Yeah. I think it's like only like a $28,000 flight one way there or something.
Yeah,
and then
we don't have that covered.
I got a buddy who's got a lot of points, Julie. I got a lot of miles, a lot of points.
He's been flying
a lot of points. I can get there for free.
Qatar Air since the mid '90s, and
everyone
Air
who flies Qatar Air is always
Air Qatar would be funny. Yeah,
everyone who flies Qatar Airways is always in like a first class pod. I feel like no one flies back of the bus on Qatar Airways, right?
Yeah, because then when the plane lands, that's their room. Like there's nowhere else to stay, so they're in the plane. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think it would be great to go. My brother just won tickets in like a online raffle or something.
Oh, he did?
To go. But you know what he said? He goes, I'm going to FIFA in November. And I said, you're going to see Gianni Infantino or something? And he's like, no, the soccer World Cup. I was like, if you say you're going to FIFA, you should be not allowed to have those tickets.
Right.
Right.
Maybe
I can go with him.
Are you going to FIFA? Yeah, does he get a +1? Maybe that's the answer.
I'm like, but I would like. I mean, I just said that you shouldn't go, but that's more like that's more of like a cost efficient analysis. But yes, I would also like to go and report on it for anybody.
All right. Well, have your brother take Harry, and Harry will supply the weed Kool-Aid, and I think it's a nice little.
Yeah, you might want to watch out for that over there. You know?
All right. I do, Julie, want to give you a free bet for coming on the program. Now, don't tell Anson Carter, because we had him on and didn't offer him a free bet last week. But then again, he hasn't won a Telly Award, so he doesn't deserve it. So what do you like?
He's not a 3-time Telly Award
exactly.
host.
Game 5, we're looking ahead tomorrow. What do you like?
I don't know. The best ones are the best bets I like making are first goal scorer.
I saw that yesterday. You
that
texted
is fun.
Me that.
I know, and I didn't get either one.
That's all right.
I went for both teams because I had no idea how that was going to go down.
Well, that's fun that way, yeah.
But the odds suck on a lot of them. Like, unless you're going to do like, okay, so for goal scorer tomorrow, just anytime, Pat Maroon is has the best odds at +700, and that's like he did score the first goal last game, so maybe I'll say I don't know. I can't after just seeing how bad the juju was around my boyfriend. I'm going to say, oh gosh, but the odds suck. Whatever.
Well,
let's say Adam Fox.
Take a couple if you want.
Adam Fox to score a goal. Okay?
Oh, everybody with the Adam Fox already. Everybody loves Adam Fox. 2 score a goal.
He's due.
He is what?
590.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Wow, everybody's on Adam Fox. Plus 590.
He scored in 20 of his last 24 games. He scored at least a point. So maybe he gets a goal here for you.
I know he needs a goal. He needs a goal.
Spaghetti, you think he's the best defenseman that we've ever seen?
I never said that. I just think. I do think the Kel McCarr love fest is crazy because most defensively, Adam Fox is the superior player. So
right.
I mean, that's it. His position is defenseman.
Okay. All right, Julie. That's what you go with, or you want to split it up?
I don't know. I will stick with Adam Fox.
Adam Fox plus 590 to
score a goal.
To score a goal. All right.
Yeah. So you did earlier. You did score a goal in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's a goodie. I like that. Yeah,
are the odds good for that?
In this series, they are, right, Brian? It's even again. It was even odds.
Yeah,
it's
even
fine.
money.
You're not getting 6-1. That's for sure.
What kind of money do we have for this to go score goalless and into overtime?
Oh, so you could bet. Actually, Brian, where would you find that? Because it's not goalie shutouts, and it's not.
I don't think they.
They have adjusted total goals. They don't have it up right now. At least
they don't have it up. They might put something up like that, but like a correct score. But they don't have that right now.
No goal.
Yeah, you could probably bet a correct score like 0-0, but I don't see that up yet.
By the way, I'll tell you what.
Probably up
tomorrow.
You what,
Binks. If you think it's going to go scoreless and then Adam Fox nets one in overtime, 47-1.
We'd be making some then we'd be sending you to the Qatar World Cup.
That's right. Then Harry goes to Qatar. We
Julie.
Send him right to Qatar. All right.
Okay. If we can find those odds to do no goal and Adam Fox to score, then we'll do.
I got that. All right. So I'm going to put 150 on Fox to score the first goal and 50 on Fox to score in overtime. It doesn't even have to be scoreless. Oh,
if it was goalless and then Adam Fox score in overtime, that would win you like what? Like
yeah, I know that. Wow, $50,000. You're really digging in here. Yeah, they don't have the algorithm just
a lot of places don't have same game parlays. I find. But maybe you guys
not for hockey. Not for hockey.
I know.
It's hard for hockey.
Maybe they're waiting for the final. I will say, check her out. NHL's third period live show. It's on YouTube. Drinks with Binks on Fubo TV. And by the way, I'm not even mentioning, I turn it on because I'll watch the Mets, and then there's the post-game show. And then on Geico Sports Night, I'll see Julie and JJ, John Jastrzemski. I'm like, oh my God, I love these two. I get excited.
JJ.
I'm like, there they are.
JJ. His energy is so absolute. He is a caricature of somebody in New York. I love that.
Everybody in New York.
He is. He's crazy. I love it. I also love talking Mets because they've been great. And I don't know Mets as well as you do, but when you got two tellies, you're able to figure it out.
I thought it was 3. Oh, okay. No, you're able to figure it out. I'm a little, it all can't turn on one game though. They got shut out yesterday. They had like one hit. Now Alonso and Marte got hurt, so it really could be like one night.
Mets are gonna Met, and then they'll just now go down fully. Poop.
All right. Well, I do enjoy you and JJ on there. I get excited. I'm like, there they are. I discovered both of them, both of these great talents, even though it's completely false.
They got kind of not mad at me, but they're like, at the end of the show, I said, oh, we'll be back tomorrow at 11 p.m. Eastern. And they're like, like this is a New York show. You don't have to say Eastern. I'm like, maybe someone in a different time zone's watching it. And then you text me. I was like, Sal's watching it.
There you go.
He's in a different time zone.
I certainly am. The Geico Sports Site. Check her out. Have you met the Geico Lizard or no? They keep them closed only for full time.
No, that's only for like the special people. Like Eamon McEnany has met the Geico Lizard.
Right.
So,
yeah. Well. Yeah. But you're a 3-time Telly Award winner. There you go.
Yeah. The next one's coming. I just placed my $300 order for it yesterday, so can't wait.
I love it. Julie Stewart-Binks, thanks for coming on. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Thanks, Julie. Take care.
All right, there you go.
Thanks,
She's
guys.
Terrific.
Sorry. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Good luck, Eddie Spaghetti.
Good luck.
Thank you. I
We're
appreciate
all
it.
on Adam Fox. This is crazy.
Yeah, Adam Fox.
All right. See you, Julie.
Okay, bye,
Thanks.
guys.
Bye.